years experience in SQL DBA. So currently working with Pro. Now, lot of projects are Azure projects only. So before that only I have to learn everything. Actually, I'm planning to learn Azure DBA. Already assigned one project like Azure project only. So for that reason only I'm trying to. Ganesh, am I audible, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, Jitin. Swaraj
As well
this
as
side. So currently you are working with Wipro, right?
yes, yes.
Bangalore.
No, Hyderabad.
So I came to know that you were interested for Azure part. So do you know why the Azure people are moving to the Azure? Any idea?
Yes, on-premise to cloud platform they are planning, right? So for storage, all these things.
Okay, 1 second. I just forgot to ask you one thing. Like all total 7 years into DBA, right?
Yes, yes,
Into SQL DBA.
yes, yes. SQL and Oracle.
Okay, okay. So 7 years into from starting from 0 years, like you are into DBA. Like
Yes, yes. Starting only, I have DP only.
okay, so you started as SQL DBA or Oracle DBA.
SQL DB only. So in between, I have
Okay, okay. So majorly you work as SQL DBA and Oracle is your secondary skills. Am I right?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, fine. Great. So the thing is, just I wanted to know from you, what do you know about cloud actually?
Cloud is a platform where you can store all the data, all these things, right? So
Data, then I can store something in the Google also, Google Drive.
yes, for what you can say in on-premises we need server storage devices all these for that we need some space, right? So in cloud environment we won't need all these things, so we have to pay for rental basis. We can take that one and we can use that one like that.
Correct. So basically, cloud is something like your on-premise. Okay, their backbone is on-premise, but they are doing the service by integrating those, on-premise servers and creating a link and give you, and they are taking rent from you. Like basically, generally, you stayed in Hyderabad, right? So in Hyderabad, you staying in a rent. Am I correct?
Yes, yes,
So you are paying monthly basis, right? So same
yes,
way,
yes,
Azure is something like which is providing the cloud services, whatever the services we'll discuss later, but basically they are charging for it. And let's say you need a one server, okay, like 2 GB RAM or 4 GB space. So what they will do, in their data center, they have lots of servers and they have done the virtualization, and from that they have given you the link so that you can create as per your requirement. Okay, so you should know, like it's not like that you can store something. It's a kind of, you can say it's a virtualization, and Microsoft is providing, that's called Azure. And
oh,
then a couple of others are there, like Amazon and Google Cloud also they are providing. But if you are like Windows or SQL Server customer, then you will get probably more discounts on it. Okay. So
okay, fine.
basically today we'll discuss about what is cloud, why it is needed, and so those things. So basically cloud is a service which will get something whatever the services are available, and we need to pay on rent basis. At least you got that point. Like I have a laptop, or Jitan, you need my laptop for 2 hours. Okay, I will charge you something, you'll pay and leave it. For 2 hours you will use it and then you leave it, right? There is no headache to maintain my laptop. You
Yes,
got
yes,
my point? Yeah.
yes, understood.
So basically it's a rent thing. And why we are going to cloud? The next question is, what do you mean? Like why people are moving to cloud? Any idea?
No, no,
Sorry?
no, I don't have.
Okay. It's cheaper, simple, right? And you can scale anytime, even if you can downgrade anytime. Okay. There is no maintenance cost. If you are having a data center and you have couple of servers, you have to maintain that and you have to pay the internet bill, electric bill, and you need to hire some guys to maintain those servers. Okay. So and you need a space, that large uh, space to handle those things. Okay. So instead of that, Microsoft Azure is providing those things to you and they are charging for that. Okay. So let's see what Microsoft is providing actually. One second, I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, yes, I will.
Okay. So you working as a database administrator and you have experience into those things, right? Means how you will creating the maintenance plan, you are creating the backup and restore thing,
Yes, yes.
right? Because in cloud those are automated basically, so you have less things to do. Only thing you have to more focus on is like how to optimize the cost and how you can make the performance better. Basically those two things you need to take care in cloud actually. Basically, the cloud services are divided into three parts, like it's a IaaS, Infrastructure as a Service, PaaS, it's a Platform as a Service, and SaaS is a Software as a Service. So in Microsoft Azure, in database terms, we'll deal with two things. It's the IaaS and PaaS because there is no SaaS for the database. Okay. As it's a kind of, you can say in SaaS it will come something, it's a fully automated thing. You no need to do anything, like Teams, Outlook, those are the application directly you can register and use it.
Okay.
Okay. So infrastructure as a service, what do you mean? Like infrastructure, they will provide you the infrastructure. On top of it, you can do anything as per your requirement, whether you can do something like install 2016 SQL Server, 2017 or 2019, it depends on you. Okay, they will give you the only VM, virtual machines. Okay, those RAID parts are controlled by the Microsoft. In on-premise, you have all the, like, you can manage network, you can manage storage, you can manage the virtualization, you can manage the OS, whether you want to go for Windows or Linux. Okay, everything you can manage. Like there is a specific team, right? For networking there is a network team, there for the storage
What
there
is
is a
that middleware?
middleware. Is something is like to communicate between two things, like application side. It's the
Okay.
application side, middleware.
Okay.
Yeah. So in infrastructure as a service, we have the control on those things like application, data, runtime, middleware, or OS. Like we'll talk about the data, like we can install, like as I told you, like install 2016 or 17 or 18 or 19. Okay. If it comes to the pass is those things are maintained by the Microsoft Azure. Okay, only we have the data. We can manage our application directly. We can host the data, or directly we can select the databases. Means like, okay, we need 500 GB of database. We'll go for it, like that. So in PaaS, again, it's divided into two types. Okay. One is managed instance and one is Azure SQL. Okay. Azure SQL database, we are saying.
Okay.
And again, those things are divided into, like vCore and DTU. Like vCore is something like you can manage the CPU memory from your end. And DTU is something like it's the depends on all total. It comes with, like, IO and like CPU and memory, both are comes as a package. Okay, slowly once you work on it, you will comes to know what are those things.
Okay.
Okay, so you got some basic idea.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Then are you able to see my paint screen?
No.
Okay. Now?
Yes, now you can see.
Yeah. Pass again divided into DB and manage instance. So, like, why there is SQL database? Why they have created two, like pass and manage instance in the pass model? In it's only one. It's like on premise, but there is some difference. We'll talk about. Okay. So first thing, why we are going to Azure is for the cost optimization, right?
Yes, yes.
So this is more cheaper. Okay. And this is like less cheaper compared to the SQL DB, Azure SQL DB. And on-premise is, costlier one. Okay. Are you getting? Just I'm giving you the overview, not going into the more detail. I'm just
Okay.
giving you the overview. Okay. It's cheaper means it's having a less feature actually. You can't do the cross queries, or else and one more thing, like you can't run your SQL Server agent, right,
Okay.
in Azure SQL database. It's a fully automated one on top of a logical server. Okay, so there is, you no need to create any virtual servers. Okay, only you have to create a logical, only there is a name, nothing else. Then you directly create a database. Okay, and again, this one is divided like single database and elastic pool. We'll show you demo later. Like it's a single, only one database you can create, and you can create group of database.
Okay.
For the group of database, it will be having like isolated CPU, isolated memory for each database. If it is a part of elastic pool, then in a elastic pool we have assigned some amount of RAM or space, okay, and CPU. So those will be used by those like group of database. Are you getting my point?
Yes, yes.
Let's say there is 10 databases.
For 10 database, they are giving one CPU and one memory. And single database means if a single database means we have to give separately memory and RAM for that.
Correct. Okay. So in this way, we can save some money, right?
Okay.
So business will grow. So in the end, we'll get salary, right? So how they
Yes.
will pay us? Their business is doing good, then they can pay us, right? And the manage instance. Here is no agent and no cross query. Do you know cross query?
No.
Cross query means
Okay, okay, okay.
joining.
Like join. Okay, okay. Multiple queries, you can't use that.
No, 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 no. Like you are trying to access data from a different database.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Understood, understood.
link service, link service.
Links, yes, yes. Understood.
Yeah, the same thing you can't
So
apply here.
one database I have opened and I tried to open from that database.
Yes,
We can't access to different database like that you are telling.
yeah,
Yes.
okay. Then comes the manage instance. In manage instance, like there is a logical server, okay? You will get the logical server. On top of it, you will get the SQL agent, okay? So that you can do the cross query or like you can run any jobs. Okay, let's say some databases need the jobs, okay? So in that case, you will go for the managed instance, or else like you can run it from the data factory also. Okay,
Okay.
Azure Data Factory. Have you heard about it?
Yes, I have heard of that name.
Yes, those maintenance plan, like you are creating the update stars and index maintenance, you can run it here, but using Elastic Job or else Azure Data Factory. Okay,
Okay.
because there is no agent, right? How you
Yes,
will
yes.
run? Got it. So once we started working on it, then you will comes to know, okay, this. Okay, then you can perform the cross query. So at least you got some basic idea, like what are the three models and like what are these means, right? Why manage instance? Why Azure SQL DB? Okay, so you can design, let's say, have you ever like trying to convince your client like, okay, let's go for it or let's implement something. Have you implement anything? Just I'm just asking you.
Really related to like
Anything, any new implementation?
no. We are not part of that team.
No,
So
when something is being added to your service, means okay, we'll say okay, we need to implement this monitoring tool, right? To
okay.
client. So we need to mention their benefits. What are the benefits we'll get from there?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. In that part of that meeting, I will be available. But so managers, all those things,
Yes,
they'll
yes. So
discuss with
once it's
them.
kind of architectural level, right?
Yes, yes.
So
Architecture
those
level.
persons actually they are calculating each thing. Okay. In my organization, like it's a uh, small team. That's why we are part of it. We can share our thoughts. Okay, like okay, this one is the cheaper and this one is the faster, or this one needs to be implemented. Okay,
Okay.
if you're going with the Azure SQL, why we are going with the Azure SQL? If you're going with the managed instance, why we are going with? What is the need of it, right? You should know. Then only you can say, okay, this is cheaper, but we can because due to this feature, we can go to the managed instance, right? You should have some clarity on it.
So managing instance is cheaper than how it's cheaper compared to Azure SQL DB. In Azure SQL DB, no SQL agent, all these things are not there, right?
No, this one is cheaper, more cheaper.
SYL region.
It's a services, right? You are not getting those things, right? They can one more thing, like no need to take the backup as well. Backup also taken care by Azure. Okay, only you have to click and restore. That's it. Okay, this
Okay,
is
like
cheaper,
compared to
cheaper
like
model because those features are not available.
okay, manage from like compared to managed instance, Azure SQL DB is cheaper. You're telling
Yes, is the last
basic one.
cheapest one. Yes, you can say.
Okay, okay. Then second one like managed instance.
Yes.
Okay,
Then if your DB doesn't fit, okay, you need and yeah, one more thing, like those are running on the latest version. Okay,
okay.
means what is the latest version? 2022, right?
22, yes.
So those things will run on the latest version always. No need to upgrade. You can save money with patching or upgrade, right?
Like here, patching upgrade all this is not required, or we
Not
have
required. Not required.
automatically it will going to upgrade
Yes, automatically.
for that downtime. All these things, how it
Yes,
will.
yes, yes. It's like a couple of seconds. No,
Okay,
that part, if something maintenance is there, like Azure is claiming like 99.999 can like have your no downtime.
okay,
Okay. So then, okay, then let's say if your application is a legacy application, okay, and you need to run it on 2016 or 2014 server, then what you will do? How you can't manage here, right?
yes, yes.
So in that case, you have to go for the IAS model. I this one.
Okay,
Okay, it's same like how you work on the on-premise. Same.
okay,
Only you have to manage here the networking if you have good at it, or else if there is a network team you can manage. And it's like completely you can create jobs, you can do the cross query, anything you can do like on-premise.
okay,
So these are the thing you need to make sure which one you need to select while purchasing. Okay, while implementing something, you need to know why we are implementing. Is it cost saving? If it is cost saving, then how much will it impact our performance? After going to Azure, our performance will degrade or not? Those things we have to measure. Like
okay,
basically, even if I face some kind of situations like after the migrations, we are done with the migration, then we'll face some performance issues. Even if we have the limited, like, okay, like on-premise, we are using 4 vCore, but Azure also, we are using 4 vCore, but there is a performance
okay,
issues. Why? Because it's not properly configured,
okay.
right?
So
So
the
those
game
things.
is not configured, or like our like
So there is
application is
something, there is something, like the hard drive. They're providing SSD hard drive. They're providing the normal hard drive. Okay,
okay,
so which one you have selected? Okay, that
SSD
one.
only.
Yeah, if you selected, then your performance will be good,
Okay,
right? For the let's say you are moving your dev environment. Why should we go with the SSD? We'll go with the
yes, yes,
normal hard drive, right? So in
yes, yes.
that way only you can save money.
Understood, understood.
You got my point. You have to think like
Where we
all the
can save
dimension.
money. Yes, yes,
Yes, if you can save money, you can optimize the performance, then they will hire you, they will stick to you.
yes,
You because they're moving to the cloud because of saving the money. Okay, it's not like that, oh, new thing is comes up, we'll go to. It's not like that. If it's giving some benefits, right? Then only people are moving to the cloud.
yes, yes. Understood.
So if you don't mind, can I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes, yes.
Do you know the recovery model?
Yes,
Can you explain me?
simple recovery model and bulk recovery model, full recovery model.
Yeah.
Three are there.
Yes, yes, yes. Can you explain me what is simple, what is bulk, what is full?
Simple recovery model, we can't take log backups.
Why?
Only like logs are like it's like what you can say, mm, merged. Like not it's like merged. What you can say in word.
Why we can't take the log backup in simple?
There is no option for taking log backup in simple recovery
Mm,
model.
no. And what is full?
In full recovery model, we can take full backup and what you can say, full backup, differential backup, and log backup also it's possible in full recovery model.
Okay. And what about the bulk?
In bulk, we can take all the backups, uh, full backup and differential backup and log backup also it's possible. But what we can say, like a point in time recovery model is not possible in like uh, what do you, simple recovery model, point in time recovery model is not possible. And here also in the bulk recovery model, point in time is possible sometimes, but sometimes it won't work.
Why it is so? Have you you know the reason?
Yes, yes.
Can you tell me?
So like what happened in bulk recovery model, what you will do, like bulk operations are going on, right? So at that
Okay.
time, we have take backup, and sometimes what happens, bulk operations like they missed like what you can say, um, in single file they are catching all the data, so logs. So that's the reason we are trying to like point in time that mm,
So basically, we say like the bulk recovery model is minimally logged, right?
yes, yes, minimally log, yes.
So what do you mean by minimally logged?
So like bulk whatever like bulk operations logs only it will
And do you
capture.
know like we can do the point in restore in full recovery, right?
Yes, yes.
How it is working, do you know?
So we have to set time for that. So based on the time only
Yes,
it
yes, yes.
will.
No, I'm asking why it is working with the full recovery model and we can't do
in,
with the simple and bulk.
in full recovery model, like all the logs are captured in that logs. So we have to give the timing, and based on the time only it will.
Okay, then here it's not happening, you mean to say, in
Yeah,
simple and bulk.
no.
Actually, there is a concept. I'm talking about the simple, right? There is a concept of once your transaction log file it gets full, it automatically gets truncated and it
Yes, yes,
releases the
yes.
space.
That yes, truncated that one. That one. Yes.
Okay. And the bulk recovery model is something like minimally logged. Minimally logged means you are partially correct actually. You know, once in the full recovery model, what happens like when we're trying to insert or update any do kind of any such operations, it will first logged into the log file, right? You
Yes,
know the
yes,
concept of wall, right ahead logging. So due to this concept, it's first written to the log file. Then it will
yes,
return to the dirty. Then it will be known as the means written to the pages in the buffer pool. Then it will after the checkpoint, it will return to the disk. So
yes,
this process is like write ahead logging. Instead, first it will write to the log file, then it will write to the disk.
yes,
Okay, so this concept is written as wall. Okay, so what happens like in the log file, our unity each page, right? You know, right? 8
yes,
KB,
yes, yes,
and then the extents, right?
yes,
What happened in full recovery model? it will write like written that these pages has been changed. Okay, in the full recovery model.
Okay.
And in like bulk recovery model, what happens is when we are doing the bulk kind of operations, then only we are using the bulk recovery model, right?
Yes, yes.
That's why what happens in the bulk recovery model, it will capture only the extents that has been changed. Okay, it is not capturing the which page is got changed. That's why it's not possible to do the point in time recovery in the bulk recovery model, right?
Okay.
We
Understood.
can't find the exact page. Okay, this page has been changed,
Okay, in
but
full recovery, all the pages are going to
tracked,
capture.
gets tracked. Okay, this page has
Okay.
been changed. It will mention, oh, this page has been changed.
Okay.
Here it's
Okay.
mentioning the extents. Okay,
Okay.
because
Extend.
why did I ask you? Because those things comes into the play in the Azure SQL database also,
Okay. Okay. Fine.
right? So at least you should have some, basic idea. Just wanted to know from you, like how much you are into it, so that accordingly we can go,
Okay. Fine.
right? So never mind. So just
No,
I
no, no,
wanted to
no.
know.
So anyway, I want to learn things. Then only it will better for me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
No problem.
Okay. So this is the first time you are going to work with the Azure cloud, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine. So in Azure cloud, like all those same concept, how you are creating index, how you are maintaining those things, same thing will apply to all these three. But yeah, some here and there changes are there. Okay, you have to remember during the planning actually. Okay, in Azure SQL database, we can't do those we can't perform those things. So how you can manage? Then what people are doing, like during the migration, they'll merge two databases and make it one and move to the Azure SQL databases. So then
Okay.
there is no cross query is required. Got it?
Okay. Okay.
People can do. If it is basically the legacy application, okay, this application needs to run on the 2016 only, then only they will go with the IaaS. Okay.
Okay.
So in simple term, cloud is nothing. Some here and there they have been changed, and make it like you can make it a link, right? We are typing like portal.azure.com, we'll get the portal, right?
Yes, yes.
So all these things in the backend, they have servers only. They have the physical servers. They make it virtualization and provide us the service. That's it. So in simple terms, rent. Just
Yes.
remember, it's
Yes.
nothing like that. Like we can store something, something, something. No, we can do the general thing on the cloud also. Okay, whatever you are doing, like in application level or like OS level, if you're doing need to do the OS level also, you can do in the IaaS. Okay.
Okay.
So like anything, any questions as of now?
So I had like in Azure, like SQL queries is not working like that. My friends are told. Mm.
Who
So
told you?
like while creating logins at that time, it's not working.
Yeah, correct. So those are the two parts. They are supporting the user level.
Okay.
Okay. Means only the content DB.
Hmm.
You know what is content DB?
Content events in one DB we can create multiple DBs.
No. So means for the content DB, we do not require the login, so we can do with the users. So basically, so those concept has been applied. That's why I asked you this one. So if you know this concept or not, I'm just wanted to know. So on the top of they use the content DB concept here in the Azure SQL Database and Managed Instance. Okay,
Okay.
so you can connect to the user actually. Okay, even if you will ask, then you will use both like there is Active Directory, right? Azure Active Directory. Right now they have some Entra ID, they have mentioned it like that. So using Entra ID also, you can connect to the SQL Server apart from sysadmin and you can't find those stuffs like, model DB and temp DB and what else? How many system databases are available?
4.
What are those?
Master model, MSDB, and TempDB.
Yes. Those three things you can't find, only master is available in the Azure SQL. So once we discuss like on each topic, like then only you will comes to know how it is. And have you ever created any Azure account?
Yes, I have created.
Okay, what you have done there?
I have created Azure account. I've given my like mail ID and created that one.
Yeah.
So in Udemy only I have one of the video I have seen and created that one. So like with that I have created one database also.
Okay.
Created VM and database like that.
Okay, on VM, you have not created on. Okay, let me share one screen, then you will comes to know. Um, this one. One second.
Mm.
One second.
Yes, Prakash.
Yeah, one second, one second. Let me share again. Yes, I'm looking for this image. So while creating those, you will get three options, right? Jiten, you there? Sorry. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
So have you seen this picture?
Yes.
Okay. So that's what. So you started from here or here or here.
I think I have created the SQL database directly.
This one?
Yes.
Yeah, it should ask you something like, logical server.
Yes, logical server and
Yes.
vCore, all these things. I have selected basic one only.
Okay. Yeah. Those are the service tiers like, basic and then the DTU and vCore. Then again, it will be divided into, whether you want to go for the business critical, okay,
Yes.
hyperscale, right? And yeah. So, any questions?
What is the content you are going to provide further?
I think Ganesh
Is there
has
any?
said with you, right?
Yes, I think.
Or else, like, if you need some specific topic, you can share with me. That's not an issue. Okay, what you
Uh,
need to know. Okay, whether you want to know more about specific to Azure SQL database or specific to managed instance or specific to virtual machines. Like people are something coming there as per their requirement.
Yes, thing
Okay.
is that I don't aware of Azure much. So if in our environment, within 30 days only, it will going to create that environment. So if
Okay.
anything requirements, in
Yeah, yeah,
between,
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
ask you, no problem.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So if you do, I don't know basic also, then
Nothing. Azure is
so
something like I told you, it's a rent. You're
yes,
staying in
yes.
a rent house, you have to pay
After
monthly. That's it. You think like that. Nothing else.
oh, okay.
Like
What
someone
is
build a house for you, and you are going to stay there and pay the rent. Okay, or else you
okay?
can build your own house. That will be more cost, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
But it's a lifetime for you. The
Yes, yes.
difference, you got it right. Yeah, you're saying something.
Yes, what is the duration for this course you are giving? How many days
Like it
it will
depends
take?
how much you can grasp, how soon as you can grasp. Okay, it
Okay.
depends. Like not everyone is equally,
Yes,
um,
yes,
so five fingers are not equal. My
yes, yes.
question is this. Okay, if you know
Okay,
something better than me, even if I can learn from you, okay, it's not a big deal.
okay, okay.
And if someone is like, if it is a fresher people, that people are learning, right? So then for them, it probably takes time.
Okay.
So if you want to learn something, it's like 15 to 20 days, even if I can complete. If you wants to learn it, like, like we'll go like slowly and we can do the practicals more, then it will probably, I'll not provide those kinds of stuff. We'll directly go with the practicals. Okay. As it's a demo, all right, I have not created the accounts and all, or else I will reopen one more account and will start showing those stuffs. Okay.
Okay, fine, fine, no problem. In that, like migration, all these things it will cover, right?
Yeah. Obviously, people, the first thing you have to do the migration.
Yes, yes. Love that.
So before that, something you have to know about mm, networking also, like how much you know networking, even if I do not know, right? So little bit networking knowledge also required. Some part of storage knowledge is required, even if OS knowledge is required. Okay. And
Okay.
yeah, so those things comes with experience actually. Like once you like get into the Azure, then things will easier for you.
No problem.
Okay, any
Okay,
questions,
fine.
any doubt?
No, no, fine. I just no fine, no problem.
I think Ganesh has been said the details with you, right? The
Yes, yes,
course
that
details.
cost
Yeah,
contents, yeah,
yeah,
shared.
So Jiten, do you have any questions?
No, no, Ganesh, fine.
Okay.
I just no fine.
Sure, Jiten. I'll call you in few minutes, and Swaraj, I'll also call you in few minutes. We can discuss.
yeah.
First, let me speak to Jiten, and we can plan accordingly. And
Okay.
if not okay, Jiten and Swaraj, what is the timings we can plan?
Yeah, that's the main thing. Yeah, what's the office timing, Jitin?
So, like morning shift only as of now, like every week it will going to change.
Oh, it's a you are in probably rotational shift, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So whether you are going for the weekend or the weekday?
Weekdays only better. Like every day I can learn, right?
Okay.
Something I can learn and I can utilize in our
Okay.
environment
My shift
also.
is 2 to 11 actually. Okay.
2 to
Yeah, I
11.
can
Okay.
manage up to 8 o'clock anytime in that.
Then it's better, right? Like morning. Is it fine?
Yeah, fine.
In this case,
Okay.
we can do one thing, Swaraj. So since
Yeah,
it's one-to-one session, right?
yeah,
So you let him know like the session up for tomorrow class. What are the timings? I'll create a WhatsApp group. So
yeah.
through that, like you can discuss with him.
Okay.
It's better. We can communicate both and we can plan
So
together.
there is no one, right? Like you both can discuss internally and can fix the timings.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Then if everything is fine, then we can wind up the session now.
One more thing, like everyday recordings are set, right?
Yes.
We can get right.
We'll have his classes through.
Don't, Jitin, personally, I will recommend you don't stay on the recording. What people will think, oh, I have recordings.
No, no,
Let's
no.
listen it careful, means less
Thing is that
carefully.
see, so
So you
after
better,
completing
no,
that, like
it's
what
not
happened?
required. If you practice it properly, it's not required recording. Yeah, Ganesh will provide you. That's the other thing. But it's my thing.
No, no,
If
no. My opinion is that after completing this class, now you are teaching something. I want to learn in that class only. So
okay,
after that, if anything is required, so I can refer
okay,
that video like
yeah,
that.
for
I'm taking.
that reason, that's fine.
Yes, for reference only, I'm taking that one. So
Okay, okay. So done. Anything else?
no, fine, Suraj. Thank you,
Yeah.
Suraj.
Thank you. Thank you, Jitin. Thank you, Ganesh. Bye.
Thank you,
Suraj,
sir.
you are from?
I'm from Odisha.
ଓଡ଼ିଆ କି?
हाँ हाँ
ଠିକ ଅଛି ଠିକ ଅଛି।
ठीक है।
Thank you both of you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.